Hello guys, welcome to another video at Mo's channel. Today I'm going to talk about habits that are actually keeping you poor. This is something you wouldn't even be realizing it if it wasn't for this video. So tighten your seatbelts and watch till the end because this is going to be an interesting ride. The first habit that's actually keeping you poor is actually not valuing time. As the saying goes, we all have 24 hours a day, and how we use this 24 hours is something that's up to us, and this what separates the poor and the rich people. If you ask me how do most people spend their 24 hours a day, what I would say by waking up late. Second of all, as soon as they wake up, the first thing they go for is check out their phone, look for any messages that came through, or check out some comments on their posts on the social media handles, and just browsing through social media the first, let's just say 5-10 minutes of them waking up. And that's how most people start their morning. And of course they start to just go on the social media platforms. And then the second way how people really waste their time is of course binge watching. We got our popular platform, Netflix, where people just go there hopelessly aim to watch TV shows that are each 1 hour long. And next thing you know, the whole weekend is over and they just finish an entire season of entire TV show, not realizing that the valuable time that they spend watching that show, which could have been used either in more productive things such as reading a book. If you really want to respect time, it all goes down to your habits, discipline. All these things, they will help you decide how to use time better. Now personally, if you ask me how I spend my time, I usually spend it by reading a book, or by working out, or by actually writing down my thoughts on a piece of paper, or my personal journal. I'm asking myself where am I going in my life and how should I spend this time. So think about it for a second, and as I said again, use time judiciously. The second habit that's actually keeping you poor is associating yourself with negative people. Now, as a popular saying again goes, like, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with. If you hang out with 5 idiots, you'll be the 6th idiot. Or if you hang out with 5 smart people or geniuses, you'll be the 6th genius. So who you associate yourself with really matters a lot. Now personally for me, I like to be with the people who are successful, who really know where they're going in their life, as compared to people who don't know what they're doing, or people who just think their life is a pit hole and there's no way they're gonna do something great. People who lack that fire or ambition, I just try to disassociate myself from these people, because if you can just enjoy your time with them, you could chill, but for the long run, ask yourself, where are you going with these people? Do these people have any goals in life? Like, is your circle of friends, as I say, is it a cage? If you guys are not talking about ideas, inventions, or you're not talking about your future, then what are you guys talking about? I'm sure it's mostly gossips and what the person said and what that person did. If this is the kind of people you hang out with, then my friend, I'm telling you, you need to change your circle of friends. Look for people who actually know where they're going in their life, who have goals, who wake up every day with a mission or a reason. Think about it. The people who you are with, you're happy with them and they're going in the same direction as you are, then good for you. You have found the right circle. If you are with the wrong set of people who are a negative influence, and be fit. So doing something or setting a goal comes with a belief or with determination to actually finish a goal. Now goals can be of various types. It could be daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, 5-year goals, or life goals. We can broadly classify goals into short-term and long-term. I would say to set up SMART goals. Now, if you ask me, what are SMART goals? Well, let's just start with the first letter S, where S stands for specific. You gotta know what goal you're aiming to achieve, so it has to be specific. Going towards the M letter, M stands for measurable. Now, if you cannot measure something, then it is not really a goal. You got to measure it over a period of, say, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, or like daily basis. So you gotta measure it over a period of time, say on a piece of paper or a chart, and you gotta see whether you're going up or downwards. Now, if you go towards the next letter, which is A stands for achievable. Now, if you ask me, will I go to planet Mars next month? Is that something achievable? If Elon Musk has been working on it for the past, I don't know how many years, and he couldn't achieve it, how will I be able to achieve it? So you gotta ask yourself whether this goal you're gonna be achieving, is it really achievable or not? So you gotta be honest about this and ask yourself. The next letter comes for relevancy. Now, if this goal that you want to achieve, is it relevant to your current situation, is it relevant to your future needs, how relevant is it, and how is it really going to help you further achieve other goals in your life? And the last letter, which stands for T, which stands for time bound. What time period are you willing to give yourself to achieve this goal? Now, ask yourself, is it a short-term goal or a long-term goal? Anywho, just make sure that you got to give yourself a deadline, because a plan without a deadline is not really a goal. So you got to make sure whatever you plan to achieve has a certain deadline. Make sure you also mention it on the calendar. Make sure you review it on daily basis, and you got to ask yourself, okay, if I have 2 weeks left, what is the best way I can actually get closer to achieving my goal? So reviewing your goals on a daily basis is also of importance. These are the 3 habits, broad habits, that I would say are keeping most people poor without them realizing it, because they think it's something a part of normal life. Now, as an added bonus to this topic, I would say the 4th habit that's keeping people poor is not budgeting. Well, you gotta budget, because if you don't budget, you don't know where your money is going. You gotta treat yourself like a company. Now, just like companies have like financial statements, they have financial reports, they know what is incoming or what is really outgoing in terms of cash flows. So if you don't know how much money you're actually spending, or how much money you're actually earning, how much money you are saving, then you never be able to achieve financial goals in your life. So a part of this habit, you gotta budget. When you budget, I would tell you the best way to budget is dividing it into 50, 30, 20 ratio. Now, the first 50%, I would say you keep that reserved for your needs, your basic needs, such as housing, transportation, food, the things that you need to survive. So reserve the first 50% of your income towards needs. Now, coming on towards the 30%, if you want, you could go towards your wants. If you want a new pair of shoes, if you want a new mobile phone, if you want to watch a movie, so reserve the 30%, the second 30% towards this category. And the last 20%, which goes towards saving. Now, this is an emergency fund. You don't want to touch it. It is called an emergency because when an emergency situation comes in, you need that fund. So you're not supposed to play with it. And every month when you get an income, the 20% goes towards that. And if I were you, I would try to invest the savings, because inflation, so the value of the money will not be the same. So if you're smart, you'll actually put that into a savings account where the interest that the amount generate will get added to the principal amount, or you could put it in an investment portfolio. The main point is that your savings should grow over time, and they shouldn't be the same 6 months to 1 year later. So this concludes the topic of the habits that are actually keeping you poor without you realizing. If you really enjoyed this topic, go ahead and like the video, and if you have any thought that you want to share with me, then go ahead and also comment down in the comment section. And again, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.